Please like and subscribe for more.
Dear Aries, we are in a new cycle these days of April. If you want to manage your life yourself, I can say that the sky supports you. The first day of the week indicates that you can take a decisive role, the sky. If you are in a managerial position, you can be ruthless in criticizing your colleagues. If your family is involved, you can gain a decisive role in the order that has been scattered for a while. You may want to set limits from budget control to entering and exiting the house. You will want to establish fairer relationships. There may be impressive returns regarding bilateral relations, partnerships, collaborations, and matters of the heart. Your elections will be very decisive this week. If your expectations do not reach the desired consistency regarding an emotional relationship, it may cause surprise separations. Your inner voice tells you that you have been far away from yourself while continuing this month. Changing your perspective may not suit some people, but starting from this week, you are doing your best to overcome psychological obstacles. You will draw attention to the decisions you will make regarding your family order. The second half of the week, which is preparing for the full moon effect, will indicate that it will bring a milder atmosphere to the partnerships, relationships, and agreements you will establish. In these days when the retrogrades will end, you can make clearer decisions and develop clearer ideas. Your moves may also be sharper. You can push your luck with this situation in matters where you will get support by revealing your ambitions. Your family may want to catch you at a very sensitive point. On the one hand, you can do wrong things in matters where you can find the reward of your efforts. It will be good for you to focus on big goals instead of catching small fish. It may not be possible for you to stay fixed on one issue during the weekend. Thanks to your strong memory, not forgetting what was done may ignite your revenge instinct these days. You need to pay attention to your diet. You should stay away from caffeinated products these days. Could the fact that you are experiencing a lack of communication be the reason for your shell change? You can integrate with yourself in this regard. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Taurus, the first days of the week start with the tidying up of the previous week. That is, documents waiting to be signed, meetings that need to be held, and relationships that need to be fixed. You want to act quickly, but some obstacles you will encounter prevent you from putting in enough effort. Encountering issues similar to those you fought at the beginning of the year will make you more courageous. If you broke up with your spouse or lover a while ago, you can learn the facts behind it. You can learn the issues that bind your destiny. If you are waiting for a test result or health report, it may become clear. You can learn people's opinions about you. You can witness how people who sometimes interfere can ruin destiny. You learn how people you least expect talk behind your back about your decisions. When you reach the middle of the week, your anxious mood about your new relationship is noticed by those around you. It would be beneficial to take precautions against changing weather conditions. Since your body is sensitive, you may be more open to chronic illnesses these days. If you feel emotionally empty before the weekend, your daily plans may constantly change. While you want to be in crowded places on the one hand, you may want solitude on the other. This puts your spouse and friends in a difficult situation. It may be very difficult to understand whether you are having fun or being thoughtful. Taurus Weekly Horoscope. While your dreams and intuitions are getting mixed up, there may be some issues you will pursue. You may want to get information about your private areas, such as your spouse's loyalty or your lover's intentions. The full moon node relationship brings you face-to-face with people who test your patience. Work, health, service, colleagues, issues you will be meticulous about, details. The order of routine work will express your advocacy of justice under the influence of the full moon, while taking precautions against secret hostilities. You should not be suspicious of everyone. It may be early for big investments, but you should take the necessary precautions to protect what you have. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Gemini, it indicates that you need to be more careful with people at the managerial level. You may need to make innovations in some routine matters. However, this may mean working harder and more effort. Not being able to find a response for this may increase your financial concerns. Your social environment will be affected by this. It may mean that your freedom will be restricted. You will spend more time on your work. Issues such as managing money are always on your agenda. Do not neglect to take short breaks when you get bored with work. Your spouse and family may come to you with good news. These days, you can also focus on hobbies that you think you have neglected for a long time. Making peace or communicating with people, institutions, and organizations that confused you last year, both materially and spiritually, may make you happy. Towards the middle of the week, the sky will continue to give harsh but permanent messages. It may subject you to educational tests in love, friendship, partnerships, children, education, and social life, which have been on the same path for 2 years. You will be able to overcome some disappointments. Unexpected moves or issues related to children that are hidden from you, issues that revolve around your friends will come your way, albeit late. You may have to guard a common legacy belonging to your elders. When the week ends, you will be excited about your choices. You will act together with the people you share a common destiny with. You shouldn't expect big returns from people you expect. Your plans for children may change. You may want to be the same as before with your friends. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Cancer, if you are a Cancer who has made very radical decisions and is trying to chart a new path for yourself recently, this may present you with opportunities. Job interviews may accelerate, and you may reshape your life in this way. If you are not complaining about your current position, you will be open to developments from now on. The news you will receive may cause you to go to other cities. Finding the answer to your desires, position, status, recognition, partnership, formality in family life, and the opinions of experts will enable you to suppress turbulent decisions and confusion. You may prefer to cross paths, especially with your family and close circle. If you are a Cancerian who is in a relationship or married, you will want to plan a few weeks ahead with the person you care about. If you are a Cancerian who has made very radical decisions recently and is trying to chart a new path for yourself, this situation may offer you new opportunities. If you are someone who is tied to your home or works from home, it will allow you to take steps to combine your talents with different areas. Being with your family, meeting their demands, planning gatherings at home, short trips, and meetings on common topics may bring up issues such as these. Some opportunities come your way. It wouldn't be right to turn them away out of fear of change. Your tired body may not be suitable for fast sports movements. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Leo, from the first days of the week, you may witness people's explanations on some issues you do not trust. If you have a deep story you have experienced, you can learn why things did not go as you wanted. You may have to deal with the reasons for the delays in a job you worked hard for. There may be developments that will allow you to obtain easy solutions. It may indicate a crossroads in the areas where you earn money, and developments and processes that will express distant places in education areas. This period will end your feelings of loneliness internally. You may want people you trust by your side as much as you can. You may feel the need to pray a lot to gain yourself some traditional rituals. Your emotional approaches may increase in your relationships. Now you are preparing yourself for your conditions in order to use your logic. These days will not be ordinary for you. You can make very radical decisions to get rid of this confusion. There are developments that will give you a chance to separate the wrong from the right. You can confront people in your social circle who do not give you the value you deserve. You may encounter a situation where you will have to reanalyze the concept of friendship. But these are times when you believe in fate. You have full faith that everyone will find the value they deserve one day. You will want to determine your own life on your own. If you have family problems that you have postponed or issues that are left out may come up again. Let love be afraid of you. The doors of the heart of someone who admires love like you should be open during this period. You should feed on elements that will support you in your life. Directing temporary passions such as eating and drinking can cause you to gain weight. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Virgo, It is possible for you to receive good news about a subject that you have been wronged for a long time. This could be a lawsuit process and could be the result of a verbal issue or your victimization due to being wronged. It will show you the faces of people you never expected. It will express harsh, sudden issues. It would be right for you to avoid details that will create communication accidents, resources, income, self-communication, intuitions during this period. The sky will also represent a period in which you should be careful about your health house, trust issues, and your own resources. You may be impulsive and have sharp outbursts in matters concerning faith, law, young people, e-commerce, and education. You will do your best to experience material and spiritual peace. It may be a period of decision-making stages for relatives, family members, old relationships, old jobs, documents, debts, and supports that are not at the center of your life. As you reach the middle of the week, you may feel that you are starting to fear your increasing responsibilities. Virgos, who support others more in their social life, will look for supporters these days. Professional help may be available on issues where they feel spiritually stuck. Those who trust their intelligence and experience will have completed their spiritual consciousness and will prefer to be only observers. Virgo Weekly Horoscope will indicate that you can easily solve issues that you have previously taken precautions for. As you come to the end of the week, you will want to take care of your health. It is time for joint work, financial gains, and to focus on your values. You should prefer quiet places rather than crowded places. You should show the necessary importance and care in your private life. You should also be a listener to find the middle ground in your relationship. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Libra, you may make unexpectedly radical decisions. You know that you can no longer compare anyone to yourself. In that case, it wouldn't be bad if you were to get ready to change. You may give up your job, which determines your life, and shape a completely different life for the future. These days, you want to trust the person you will rely on infinitely. The sky indicates that you will need relationships built on solid foundations. If you are going to go after someone, you will want to receive their material and moral support. It will be very important for you to have your life secured. Not being able to control your emotions may tire you. If there is a jointly run company, the division of shares or the search for a different partner may cause you to get excited. Taxes, payments, compensation, insurance, health, and secrets will be items that some Libras need to follow meticulously. Towards the end of the week, you may feel more peaceful. You can manage your perceptions and control your work. However, you may not be able to understand the negative attitudes of the people around you. You can act as a therapist in a way. Many people may come to your door these days. You may experience positive developments in terms of love and relationships. You will value the ideas of those you agree with in your family. Home renovations or arrangements will be on your agenda. This situation may lead to significant changes in the individual's personality and the way he/she presents himself/herself to the outside world. Self-confidence, first impressions, emotional reactions, and communication style may affect your social relationships. Nutrition and spiritual effects may need to be managed together. If you feel financially strained, you should not panic immediately. Some disagreements in your home life indicate actions that you should be careful about. If a new partnership is in question, you should be sure of everything before signing. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Scorpio, the news you will receive on the first day of the week will perhaps represent your life from now on. Promotion, assignment, work life, colleagues, routine issues, health issues, work to be done outside, bank issues, many areas you will be meticulous about will be on your agenda. Your business intelligence will improve considerably. You will have a critical and perfectionist mind. You may need to be very alert at work. You will get rid of the retro effect in career, family, education. Getting a new service immediately, reaching the ideal, finding a response, and getting back to your routine will be on your agenda. When it comes to the middle of April, it helps you repair broken relationships. Making peace or getting in touch with a friend who has been a black cat between you since last year will make you smile. You should be careful about your responsibilities due to your suddenly increasing work tempo. This week, you can apply to receive education on subjects you are curious about. If you want to save money, you should not forget that these days are valuable. Spending more than necessary on your hobbies and spending time may start to attract attention from your family. You can confront some issues that bother you in your private life, but have solutions. You can learn why the person you like is staying away from you. You will test how much you should trust people. You can delete your private conversations during a period when secrets are revealed. You can prepare to cross out everything that upsets you, pulls you down, and isolates you. A seminar you want to attend on the weekend or a serious responsibility program may interest you. Focusing on art and subjects that nourish your soul may be very good for your tired body and mind. Reproductive organs may cause problems in terms of health. Do you want freedom? Then you should ask yourself what you really want. Your indecisive and inconsistent behavior may seem meaningless to your groupmates. You should not include your private life in your workplace. Your opportunities are abundant this week, but you should decide what you want. You cannot have them all. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Sagittarius, it will indicate issues that you need to be careful about in the first days of the week. Work, colleagues, trade issues, family responsibilities, your own projects, studies, details about education, children will be on your agenda. Social content, social activities, artistic areas, your talents, plans about your career will take shape as you wish. There may be important developments in your career. There will be people, institutions, areas that will nourish you in the field of status, position, and reputation. Important and financially profitable jobs may occur for those who have children and do business with children. Everything may be fine in your career, but you will want the accounts at home to be in line with the market. If you have children, there may be differences in sharing their responsibilities. You may need to be in closer contact with people in the family who need attention. In the middle of the week, you may experience some disagreements in your social life. Instead of respecting people's selfish and inconsistent attitudes, you may plan to distance yourself from them. You feel more peaceful and calm in the new environment you will enter. You may have the opportunity to meet with people from foreign countries and different cultures. Simplifying your life will actually mean spending more time on some issues. During this process, it would be best to spend time on your personal affairs, friends, and material and spiritual arrangements related to yourself. You are in an ideal period for getting organized. This situation actually causes you to find what you want and return to your essence. You cannot transform without changing. The effects and activity that occur on the last day of the week will also reflect on you. Your credit limit is increasing. It's the right time and place to stretch your blanket according to your feet. Changing your mind and lifestyle will be like a cure for you. You shouldn't look to the past to fill your long-lasting loneliness. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Capricorn, the beginning of the week has already started to reveal itself in recent days. You may be feeling uneasy as you head into a new week following some tough moments. Embracing new experiences will do you good. Matters related to family, your home, renovations, moving, or relocation will come to the forefront. A busy week awaits you. Though it may be tiring, you'll be willing to overlook certain expenses. You'll focus on areas you want to improve and transform. Parents will plan for their children's future education and developmental routines. You're entering a phase where you can achieve your goals in terms of partnerships and finances. You may expand official relations, broaden your learning, and connect with individuals from various sectors, enhancing your perspective on national matters. Meanwhile, unfair competition at your workplace, which you view as your second home, may drive you to consider a new job. Even though communication is ongoing, you're still waiting for clarity on some matters. Now is the time for return, and along the way, you may encounter both sweet and bitter coincidences. Promotions, holding on to your current position, and strengthening meaningful relationships will become priorities. You may experience a job shift or change in responsibilities. For business owners, your routine may include new and diverse clients or partnerships. Those working collaboratively may begin to have more candid discussions about financial matters. The week looks promising for public sector workers as well. After a long break, your connection with the outside world will become more active. You'll face challenges you've previously struggled to adapt to. The weekend may be spent trying to shake off the intensity of the work week. Be at peace with yourself to resolve your problems. Avoid making decisions if there are disagreements in your family or personal life. Don't stress over delayed tasks. Wait for the right moment. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Aquarius, in these last days, you need to be cautious about issues such as communication and money. Pay attention to human relations based on shared resources. If topics like divorce, compensation, or updating partnerships come up, you'll have already taken precautions. Matters involving money, financial difficulties, purchases, your spouse's career, and children will be on your agenda. You can seek support and ideas from your friends. Health is important, and physical lightness can help you relax. You're also active in buying, selling, renting, and leasing. Developments in hobbies and handicrafts seem possible. By the middle of the week, radical encounters may make you feel like you're on the battlefield, causing you to become overly sensitive and ambitious. It may become easier for you to distinguish between who is a dream and who is a lie. Seeing restrictive effects in your relationships could lead to unhappiness. If you continue with your patient approach, there may be good beginnings in terms of your social activities. A grand meeting, invitation, or event that society will appreciate might be part of your agenda during this period. However, you may not be the one organizing the event or gathering. As your philosophy of life evolves, you will start to separate people and events. It won't be clear where luck will come from in this period, but you will be able to show your patient and passionate side in communication. Traveling, legal matters, collecting documents, relations with foreign countries, and private communications will be on your agenda. Events that could change the rules may occur, but make sure to use common sense. Don't expect big gestures from your friends during this period. Focus on different hobbies instead. If you haven't made your summer plans yet, it's a good time to start researching. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Pisces, you are not the same as before in the face of your lover's feelings towards you, your boss's back-talking, and the reproaches you receive from your closest friend. You will now know. You will now know what to do. Your individuality, goals, career, money, and areas you trust will allow you to breathe. You may witness people coming to you and apologizing about certain issues you were wronged. In the middle of the week, some issues that you need to keep your cool may come to the agenda. Not setting limits for yourself while experiencing confrontations will change your perspective. You may experience exaggerated jealousy in your career or profession. You remember the confusion you experienced, the problems in your relationships, the responsibilities you were burdened with. It should be noted that each of these is a part of this groundbreaking cycle I mentioned. If you are a Pisces trying to chart a new path for yourself, it may present you with new opportunities. Especially if you have just had a relationship or marriage end, or have left certain legal processes behind, you may make very radical decisions during this period. You are in a passionate and expressive phase. I can say that you will spend time with more constructive people of average intelligence in your relationships. There are also some unexpected guests, phone calls, visits, and trips. You should be careful at work because of rumors. There may be some curious people around you. It would be good to change your phone and email password. You may lose your family's support because of your stubbornness. Please like, subscribe, and share for more.
Please like and subscribe for more.